or good afternoon. Welcome to the kitchen. This feels weird doing my live from the kitchen, but good morning, everybody. I'm just getting myself set up. My coffee is brewing and we're gonna get to it. We got a lot of work to do today. We got chili oil to make, so I'm just gonna get myself set up, aka grab my coffee, then we can get to it. I'm making iced coffee, so it's a bit of a process. Good morning, Pro Pyro. Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. All right, all right. Late today, you guys. Good morning, everybody. What's up? Let's go. Yes, Pro Pyro. Good morning, Bernie. Good morning, Corey. What up, everybody? Today's gonna be fun. Hopefully I don't burn myself and die. What up, Matt? Good morning. Good to see you here. I'm just making my iced coffee and then we will get to it. First time I see you inside. What do you mean? I'm always inside. My grow tent is inside as well. No, this is not a grow tent. This is the Fresh Princess kitchen where good things are always a cooking. Doesn't say in the title name it was. LOL. Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna get a straw. Good morning, Les. Happy Monday. See, you guys, this is all I've got left. Which color should I pick today? No, I'm joking. I have reusable straws. I just like the plastic ones. All right, let's have some coffee and get this show on the road, shall we? How's my day today? Better now that I'm hanging with you guys. How's your day today, everybody? Love it. All right, so just gonna show you guys what I've got going on here. So we have our peppers. This is about a cup of peppers. So now the recipe that I have is for chili peppers. So I found a recipe online, but we're gonna make our own variation. So we got chili peppers. We got brown sugar, rice vinegar. We've got garlic. 6 cloves is the recipe, but I added extra because I love a garlic. I'm gonna do maybe a quarter of this onion. It's a sweet onion. I got some ginger. And I've got some, this is not part of the recipe either, nor is the ginger, nor is the onion. We're gonna toast some sesame seeds. We've got salt. We've got our neutral oil. So I chose avocado oil, but online says you could do olive oil, grapeseed oil. Even some recipes call for canola or veggie, which is horrible for you, so don't do that. And then I've got my food processor, a mini food processor, and our pot. So we are going to get everything chopped up, heat up our oil, cook everything in the pan, blend everything in the food processor, cook it in the pan. And the reason why we are cooking it in the pan is usually we make a chili oil. People use chili flakes or dried chilies. And if you're using dried chilies, then you don't need to evaporate the moisture. But because we're using fresh peppers, we do have to evaporate the moisture. So we're gonna have to, only kitchen, LOL. We're gonna have to cook it a little to evaporate the water, the moisture. I'm also going to be removing the pith and the seeds. So that little white membrane inside with the seeds is gonna come out. I'm just gonna need something to lean this on. And then everything's gonna cook for a little bit. Then when it cools, we will, sorry, just trying to set up the shot here. Hopefully that'll stay. Then when it cools, we put it in a jar. Only peppers, LOL. So thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. It is Monday, start to a new week, and like I said, kitchen tube, LOL. All right, I'm gonna have a couple more sips of coffee, and then we're gonna get to it. And then we're gonna put everything in our food processor. See, it's a cute little bowl with a lid, and then you put the blender on top, and then yeah, you can store the oil after in the lid, or in the container, but we're gonna put it in a jar and store it. Good morning, Ray. What's up? All right, so we're gonna get started here. I'll give you guys a close-up in a minute, show you what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna grab also a bowl for my waste. So switching it up today, you guys. No grow tent today. Make pepper spray in sauce form, LOL. Actually, you know what? I should start making pepper. With the way things are going these days, I might need it. All right, so I'm going to take out, so we've got seeds and pith. So the pith is like the white part, the membrane that kind of houses the seeds. We want to get rid of that because that is going to probably take away our enjoyment of these peppers, because it'll just be too spicy. So I'm going to do my best to get the seeds out. So I had a busy morning today. I gave my doggy a bath, which is always fun. She hates baths. She's a senior dog, so that was fun. But now she's all clean. So what's up, everybody? How's everyone doing today? I am, like I said, usually not in the kitchen, but I'm actually just gonna open all these up and then we'll take the seeds out. Let me make this go fast. So I also went down to the tent this morning and I picked a few more peppers, just more orange ones to kind of balance out the flavor. Woo. I better not touch my face or my eyes after this, you guys. So I went online, everybody, and I figured out the equation to figure out kilowatt consumption, or to figure out kilowatts. So I'm consuming 2,000 watts, or my tent is pulling 2,000 watts, and if I run that for 14 hours a day where it's pulling 2,000 watts, I guess the equation is to divide the number of watts being pulled by the hours that it's being pulled for. So I have, do I have rubber gloves? Yes, the ones that I use from the Grow Tent. I think they're food grade. Whew, I'll just have to wash my hands. So I am consuming 28 kilowatts a day in the waking hours of the Grow Tent. So that puts things into perspective for you guys. So yeah, I don't know if that's a lot or not. I should measure or check at night when the lights are off, but I decided that I'm slowly transition the plants First, I'm gonna see how much power we consume without the lights on. If it's not that big of a difference, then I'm not gonna bother switching the light schedule. But if it's a big significant difference, which I think it will be, only because peak rates for power are, I want to say 5 times as more, maybe 6 times, maybe even more. I'm trying to do the math in my head. No, like 10 times more than standard or than off peak. So there's a big difference. So I'll probably end up saving a lot of costs running a night schedule versus day. If you don't have gloves, use some olive oil. My one hand that touches it saves a little. Oh, good idea. I do have gloves. I'm just too lazy to go get them, and I've already started, so whatever. So as soon as we're done the peppers and removing the seeds, I'm gonna work on toasting the sesame seeds. That takes just a couple of seconds, but they can burn easily, so you wanna be careful. You don't wanna be busy doing something else, because all it takes is 1 second for your seeds to burn, and then you're screwed. So yeah, this chili oil is gonna have kind of like an Asian flavor. It's going to have, I was gonna use a hoisin sauce rather than a brown sugar, but then I decided I'll just follow the recipe and stick with the brown sugar. But I often like to stray away from the recipe and try my own shit. Good morning, Dr. Puffs a lot. Good morning, Brian. Lighting around peak hours is smart. Yes, I'm gonna try to do that. We'll see how that works out for me. I'm gonna do maybe like, 15 minutes a day until I flip the schedules. So it doesn't matter if you kind of rough up the pepper. You're trying to remove the pith and the seeds and all that stuff, because it's going to be going in the food processor anyways, so it really doesn't matter. Stop for a little coffee break. So I spent some time in the garden this morning, and see how long this takes me. If this doesn't take me to, or maybe we'll just wait till tomorrow, but I really want to show you guys the romaine seedlings that we transferred yesterday into the grow tower. They're already so much bigger than they were yesterday. They're acclimating so well. How many peppers did I get? Ooh, that's a tough question, because I still have so many more to harvest. So far I've cut maybe 5 or 6 of them, and I've got that many. It's about a cup of peppers, and you want to remove the stems, the pith, and the seeds. And pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to put all of our ingredients minus the oil in a food processor. We're going to heat up our oil. We're going to blend all the ingredients in the food processor. We're going to pop it in the oil, let it like simmer for about 8-ish minutes till we see the moistures kind of evaporate. And then we're going to let that cool, and that's it, you guys. And then it's a very basic process, and it's very easy to put everything, like I said, in a food processor. You can put shallots, green onions. I watched a bunch of videos this week. People do a blend of like jalapeno peppers, maybe a little bit of a sweet pepper. You can do all kinds of stuff. So, I mean, I just have these right now, but this is going to be a great chili oil. So if you've got like, a rice dish, or, with meat, or even like on a sandwich with some cold cuts, I'm going to try to, add more garlic, onion, so that it's not so spicy. And I've already measured out my sugar. For a cup of peppers, you want 2 tablespoons of sugar or 1 tablespoon of sugar, but I did a little extra. And maybe we'll throw a drop of hoisin sauce or something just to kind of, you know, add a little something, something. The reason why I chose not to make hot sauce is because Chinese 5-color peppers taste very similar to a cayenne pepper, and they had Frank's Red Hot Sauce on clearance at Costco a while back, so I bought a bunch because it was such a good price. And that's cayenne pepper sauce, so it's going to be too similar, and I've got too much of it. So I decided to skip the hot sauce and do a chili oil instead. And chili oil I find is a little more versatile because it's like a chunkier, thicker consistency. You can even use it as like a, not necessarily a marinade, but as a seasoning, right? You take a little scoop, put it in your taco meat or whatever you're making. And it's a great way to season easily and quickly if you're in a pinch, but you want, you know, some good flavor. Got all these seeds here, gotta get out of the way. We should save these seeds actually and germinate them, because apparently these are rare. And you know what? Always good to have your own collection of seeds. You never know. You never know. You never know. So that is what we're working on today, guys. So I'm gonna try to focus a little bit more on not only growing my own food, but what do I do with it after the fact? You know, how do I store it? When do I harvest it? What do I make with it? You know, I've had people like, do you eat salad every night? Aren't you sick of salad? And I want to show people that there's so many ways to put a fun spin on the same. You know, you just got to get a little creative. And so we were talking, for example, about like tomatoes and stuff. What do you do with tomatoes? No, I don't just throw them in my salad every night. There's different things you can do. There's, we're going to live. I'm going to have enough tomatoes ripe by early next week. So maybe we'll do a segment like this once a week, or I'll try to at least, where take you guys to the kitchen. Don't touch my face, I know. And we make something with the food we grew. What up, Wickershire? Pepper day. Salad with fruits, nuts, or cheese, or grilled fish or chicken. Salad goes a long way. Yeah, also lettuce goes a long way. You can make lettuce wraps. You can make, so I was thinking about it last night. I was like, okay, let's say you have like 3 ingredients. You have like ground beef or like burger, like just a burger patty with lettuce and tomatoes. I can probably give you like 5 or 6 different meal options, from lettuce wraps with like a ground beef, lettuce wrap burgers, lettuce tacos, cheeseburger salad. Like there's so many different variations you can make with the same food, right? So a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, don't you get bored of, you know, having the same produce 6 months? And it's like, no, you just have to get creative with it. So that's kind of what I'm going to be focusing on too, for those of you that have a garden and have an abundance of, you know, what are you going to do with it? And we were talking about with my garden, I didn't plan properly. I have all these spicy varieties and not all this need for spice, you know? So I decided to make a chili oil. What's up, Mal? So good to see you. Oh my gosh, Mal and I go way back, everybody. Mal and I go back since, I mean, we didn't go together, but we go way back. So good to see you here. We're making chili oil. Wickershire says salad with fruits or nut. Oh yeah, I already read that. Lettuce wraps are awesome. Say no to bread. Bread makes tired. Yes, carbs will do that to you. So bad for you. Why does it taste so good? Oh man, I love bread. Love bread. Like when you guys asked me what my favorite food is and I said a cheeseburger, I forgot to mention it's got to be a bacon cheeseburger on a nice soft brioche bun. So yeah, I'm just gotta hustle a little bit because I talk too much. And I gotta be careful not to spill any of these seeds on the floor because I've got a little puppy dog running around. I watch on YouTube on my TV, so I can't type, so I came on my phone to type to say hi. Oh my gosh, you're so awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out and for your support. I appreciate you. You know, Matt's one of those people where she'll just make you laugh. She'll figure out a way to make you laugh. She's so funny and she's got such a great soul. She's a great human being. What's up, pal? Oh, good afternoon. Thanks for hanging out. Onion rolls are my bane. That's so random. Onion rolls. I used to love rolls. I would go buy like an onion bun and then make a grilled cheese on it. So yummy. But that is something that you could put chili oil on. It would be delicious. So yeah, guys, that is my day today. Cooking up a storm. Not really. I want to watch Spicy Pen. Got some compliments. I will shower you all with compliments. I appreciate all of you for hanging out with me. Honestly, you guys make my day. And also, I mentioned to you guys that Wednesday night, I am going to be hanging out on the Let's Be Buds YouTube channel, 9 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna hang out and I get to talk all about my garden. So if you guys wanna come hang, go check that out. Wednesday night, I'll post it in the community, but that's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Shout out to Stangman if you're watching for hooking that up. Spicy in here, you guys. Some orange, some red, just to kind of break up that spice. Red are the spiciest, and the orange obviously is a little more mild. So we might have a few rogue seeds, and that's okay. So spicy in here, LOL. It is, you guys. The capsicum is floating in the air. I can taste it. These are peppers. I watched a guy yesterday. Oh man, if I shared this, I was gonna share this video in the community and show you guys what a wuss I am. This guy, I think it's called Peppers with Ralph, and he just grows peppers and tastes them and talks about them. And so he was talking about the Chinese 5-color, and he just grabbed one and just put it whole in his and eating it and kept his composure and didn't even flinch at the spice at all. Like, didn't even move. I'm like, is this guy an alien? Anyways, he ate the pepper and he was describing that he was able, I guess he's got a high enough tolerance to see or to taste past the heat. And so, all right, we're almost done. And so because he was able to taste past the heat, he said it's a very sweet pepper, sweeter than a cayenne pepper. So, you know, if I can reduce the spice by removing the seeds and the pith, I think that this is gonna make for a great chili oil pepper. I think it'll be perfect. So chili oil is just a really good alternative to hot sauces. You know, sometimes sauces are too like liquidy to go in a sandwich and stuff. So a chili oil is more of a chunky paste, and yeah, serves its own purpose, but it is a great addition in the kitchen. It should be a staple in everybody's kitchen, whether you like spice or not. Having a little bit of spice in your life is actually healthy. I don't know what it is, but there is something about capsicum that's good for you. All right, a couple more peppers to go. And then we'll get chopping the other stuff. Whew. The capsicum is floating in the air. Sounds like a song to me, LOL. I mean, it kind of does, actually. I'm gonna write a song, Capsicum in the Air. And it's gonna be a remix to, what is it called? Tonight by Phil Collins. Is that Phil Collins or is that Genesis? Like, I know Phil Collins was in Genesis. No, I think that's just Phil Collins. Anyways, in the air tonight, I don't know what it's called, but remix. It increases metabolism. That is for sure, Palmetto. So it's good for you. A little bit of spice. A little bit of spice never hurt anybody, but that is such a freaking lie. So yeah, for those of you that are watching for the first time or hanging out for the first time, this is out of the norm. Usually we Usually we hang out in the grow tent and we talk about all things gardening, growing your own food. But because I am growing my own food, I'm showing the full scope of everything, what I do with the food once I've grown it and harvested it. Hence why we are in the kitchen today. Oh my gosh, I got an itch. Woo! It's like my face is never itchy until I start touching hot peppers. Then all of a sudden, my face is itchy. All right, so right after this, I've got to get my hands washed so that I don't forget and screw something up on my face. And then abruptly end the live because I touched my face. Okay. Frida from ABBA has an epic song. I 100% love her. Something going on. I feel if I heard the song, I feel like I know it because I freaking love ABBA. So much so that I think it was like, I don't know, for like my 8th birthday, my aunt and uncle got me the ABBA CD because I just freaking ABBA Gold. I still have it. I think I still have it. Phil Collins produced and played the drums on it. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'll have to listen to that song. Your face is not the worst place to get it. LOL, Palmetto. LOL. I am sure there are horrible places for that to occur. All right, we're gonna get all these seeds in here. I can either pick them out, try germinating them and see and if they're viable. Get some Chinese 5-color pepper seeds and you get some Chinese 5-color pepper seeds. All right, I'm gonna go wash my hands. Got our grease over here. All right, so we've got our peppers all cut up here. There they are. Couple of seeds left, but no biggie. And then we're gonna get them in the food processor. And then hang tight. I'm gonna go wash. You touch your face and hair, we'll shave you bald. LOL, you guys are hilarious. Oh my gosh, that really made me choke there for a second. That is so spicy. I feel we need protective gloves, face shield, and a lab coat for the show. Oh my gosh, I love Alton Brown. Do you remember, oh my God, what was his show called? Oh my gosh, someone remind me. Alton Brown's show on the Food Network. What was it called? It was so good. It's like the science of cooking. My headphones are so good. I can hear her coughing and running the water. Good Eats. Yes. Oh my gosh. If you don't know Alton Brown, go YouTube it. He is a chef and he kind of digs deeper. He's not only a chef, he looks at like the science behind things, and he's awesome. All right, so we're gonna toast some sesame seeds and chop our onion and garlic while we do that. I don't want too many. Maybe I'll do spoonfuls. All right, so we got our sesame seeds. Just gonna toast that on low. Okay. Rinse that off. Oh my gosh, you guys, I washed the knife and I couldn't even do it without choking. That man taught me to cold smoke in a cardboard box. Just thankful as a youth I didn't burn the house down. LOL, that's so funny. Wow, sneeze. That is so... Excuse me. Wow, maybe I need a new cutting board just in case. Oh my gosh, so spicy. Wow. You guys. Holy crap. The window is open. I purposely opened it for this. All right, let's get this onion cut here. Oh my gosh, that is so spicy, you guys. Wow. He also taught me how to use avocado as a meat tenderizer. Worst cuts made to taste tender. Wow. I sneeze so girl-like. I don't even know what that means, but thank you. I'll take it. All right, I'm already gonna like pre-chop the onion just a little bit. Oh, flying onion. I don't know if I want to add more than that. I'm going to put in the container and see. Yes, those peppers are already killing me, honestly. Since it's going in the food processor, I don't really need to fully chop it, but just giving it a hand. All right. I also make a huge mess when I'm in the kitchen. So if you guys are looking, you're like, what the hell is she doing? It's because I'm extremely uncoordinated. Yeah, exactly. It is a piece of cake. You know what? I like onions, so I might do a little more. as well finish the half. It's a small onion anyways. And onion is good for you. Woo! Oh my gosh, that is so spicy. I think it's like the knife still has the capsicum. It's like burning my face. Alright, garlic. Garlic and then ginger. So this is what we got so far. We got the peppers, we got the onions. I'm gonna do the garlic. Whew. Oh my gosh, you guys. My whole face is like on fire. Wow. So I'm just peeling my garlic, and then we're gonna do the ginger. Oh my gosh, wow. Those are some spicy freaking peppers. I feel like I need to go put them over there. So the sesame seeds we're gonna reserve. We're not gonna put in the mixture that goes in the food process because we don't wanna blend those with everything else. We want them whole. Woo! Oh my gosh. Freaking dying, you guys. Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, that is making my eyes water for sure. All right. Almost done, almost done. I wonder what it's gonna do to me when it starts cooking. I didn't touch anything. It's just, you guys are making me emotional. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. So my outdoor garden, you guys, I think it's done for the season. The only reason why I'm still letting it go is because it's, we still might have some warm days, so I still have hope because I still have buds that need to bloom. But also, I want to try to get seeds from my dahlia. So anything that blooms, I'm actually going to let it go to seed. And the reason why I'm after seeds versus tubers is to get, to be able to start them in the aeroponic system. Because I don't want to take tubers that have been outside, inside, and put them in my system. So I'm looking for seeds, because the current dahlia plant that's growing in the buckets right now is all, it was started from seed. And I don't want to clone the outdoor ones because I've got to figure out like a quarantine process first beforehand. So all right, so these sesame seeds are just toasting still. Garlic is almost peeled. And what up, Lucky Pat, for hanging out? And what's up, Muffiz? Bobby says you need a scuba mask. A whole lot more than that. I had some real Mexican food the other day. It's definitely not North American spicy. It was awesome spicy. Yes, we were talking about that, how even peppers like the jalapeno have been modified to appeal to the average consumer because they weren't selling because it's too spicy. So now when you go to the store and you buy jalapenos, they're not even that spicy. Canada outdoors sweater time. Not today. Today's nice. It's at 20 degrees Celsius. There's a light breeze, but it's still nice. But you can feel it all in the air. And just finished canning my jalapenos. So much work. It is a lot of work. I've never gotten into canning yet, but seems like a lot of work. All right, now we're gonna do our ginger. guys, look how cute this garlic press is. Heart-shaped garlic. When you grow them yourself, you let them develop on the plant bigger too, so they get spicier. I don't need to do that with mine. Mine are spicy enough. All right, so we're gonna do this garlic in here. I know I don't need to use the press because I'm using a food processor, but it'll help just maybe mix it into the chili oil better. It'll incorporate it better, and I just wanted to show off my press. Gotta put some elbow grease into that. Ooh. Not very coordinated in the kitchen, you guys. We need to do a bacon recipe. Well, I don't grow bacon, so do I grow any food outside? I know you're in the Arctic, but some food and fruit trees like it cold. I don't grow flowers outside, and the only reason is because I don't have my soil. My soil is a good quality to grow like organic food, so it's something I'd have to work on first. Ooh, put too much in here. All right. I haven't had a kitchen that clean in 14 years. Oh my God, the kitchen is not clean at all. I just cleaned this area for the live. Oh my God, when I pick this up, I start choking. All right, so now I'm gonna do the ginger. I'm just gonna cut it up here. So the recipe doesn't call for ginger, but who doesn't love some good fresh ginger? What is up, Grow on a Budget from Glasgow, Scotland? So awesome. Thank you so much, Reef. What's up? All right, we're just gonna stick this in here. Got our ginger. What adding? Rice vinegar. How much rice vinegar do I need? Just checking on my recipe here. Oh, I almost touched my face. Even though I washed my hands, I'm still nervous. Vinegar, I need 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. Okay, so we're done chopping. Our seeds are almost done toasting. And rice vinegar. Whew. All right. And then for sugar, so I've got a tablespoon of sugar, but I put in a little extra. All right, and then a pinch of salt, right? Tablespoon of salt. Tablespoon of salt. So for those of you that are growing peppers, or if you're interested in making a chili oil, I'll post the recipe in the community. All right, if it's good. If it's good, then I'll post it in the community. All right, first I need coffee. Mix around our sesame seeds and oh my gosh, Wickershire, you know what that just reminded me of? Wickershire says, can't we just 3D print our meals these days? And I don't know if you guys ever watched Laurel and Hardy, but there's this episode where they go to some scientist's house for Thanksgiving, and they're excited for the meal because they're hungry. And he gives them like these capsules, and it's like a pill. And the pill is the Thanksgiving meal. So like one capsule is the turkey with mashed potatoes, and I don't know. If you know, you know. It's a great episode, but one day that'll probably become our meals, where it's just like you take one pill, one supplement, and that'll be all you need. All right, I'm just gonna wait till these toast a little more. We're gonna get these food processed. If you live on a spaceship, maybe. Technically, we're 3D printing food. We're just doing it the old-fashioned way, lol. All right. So this is my first time using this food processor here. Oh, didn't even put the stupid on. See what I mean? I think I'm uncoordinated in the kitchen, you guys. That would have been a mess. All right, so we want everything to be combined. My sesame seeds don't. Chinese peppers. Yes, we are making a chili oil with garlic, ginger, sugar, vinegar, rice vinegar, and 5-color peppers, onion, all kinds of good stuff. Okay, I'm scared to open it because I feel like it's gonna be so spicy and burn my freaking eyes. Right. Check it. This is what we've got so far. So it's like paste-like. So I might go at it a couple times. And then, woo! I saw, oops. I keep touching my face, and then I'm like, in 1984, your chocolate rations have been increased from 3 grams a day to 2 grams a day. C4 right there. You just need a detonator. Yeah, honestly, this is hot. All right, so I'm gonna reserve these sesame seeds. Now I kind of want to toast them a little more. I'm just gonna blend this up one more time. I'm gonna get my spatula. All right. Just get everything off the edges here. So I'm going to show you guys. This is why we need to cook it down. So normally when you're making chili oil, it's not necessary to cook down, but as you can see, we've got quite a bit of moisture. And so if you jar it like that with the moisture, you get bacteria. So we got to evaporate all of it to avoid that. And so that's why we're going to be cooking it. All right, we're going to give it one more little blend. So recipes recommend, wow, that last blend really just, who's licking the spatula? LOL, not me. Some recipes recommend like toasting some spices and adding it in, but I decided to just keep it plain, not overwhelm myself. All right, so I'm just waiting for these sesame seeds to toast a little more. And then we're good. We're just gonna cook that down and we're done. So this is the final, well, not the final product. It looks like a strawberry puree. Like, you know, oh gosh, that would be the best prank ever if you put this in a really nice glass with some ice cubes or something, look like a slushie, and ask somebody who wants a strawberry daiquiri. That would really fuck some, oh, excuse my language, sorry. Try not to swear, but sometimes it just slips out. That would really muddy up. Actually, ever since I started these lives, I've definitely stopped swearing a lot. So that is good. Does this not tell me this doesn't look like a strawberry daiquiri, you guys? I mean, forget about the seeds, but if it were blended more, you know, in the light, that definitely looks like, I don't know, looks like it would be painful. All right, so seeds are toasted. I'm just gonna put them in here. Oh, that smells good. All right, so we're gonna need half a cup of oil, and we've got to get that heated. Take a drink. Yeah, right, Bernie, you couldn't pay me. That's diabolical. Yes, yes it is. So if one of you guys piss off enough, somebody's getting a strawberry daiquiri. So I chose to use avocado oil. It's a neutral oil and it's healthy. My tiny human put hot sauce in my Reese cups. Oh God. We went good. That's funny, Wicker. Sorry. Super chat her, she'll do it. I'll do anything for the live stream, you guys. I'm just kidding. But I will not do that. I'm just kidding. All right, half a cup. And cook that down, get the moisture out. And no, we will not be taste testing. All right, let me just go wash my hands because I touched that. Every time I wash my hands, I just freaking die of coughing. It's a Meatloaf song. Yeah, I would do anything for. I'm not a singer, guys. All right, let's do this. So we're putting the avocado oil in. Get that to heat up, and then. All right, so that is the chili oil. We're gonna get that to heat up. We'll put the chilies in and we'll let it cook for like minutes. Spicy strawberry daiquiris sound delicious to me. Not this kind of spicy, Bernie, not this kind of spicy. And that is not something I will be trying today. That is, it really does look like a mixed drink. Throw a little vodka in there. Who said, somebody in the chat the other day said whiskey or pepper infused whiskey. You just add some whiskey to this and there you go. Some crushed ice. All right, let me just double check this recipe here. Half a cup of oil. Yeah, that's it. All right. So I'm gonna take, shoot, I washed my hands and forgot that I gotta take this out. Should have worn gloves for this, you guys. Trying not to touch the blade because burn my freaking face off. All right, So that's it. We're gonna let this heat up, get the chili mixture in there, and then we're done, you guys. It is a quick and easy recipe if you don't talk a lot like me. Just ferment all the peppers you grow and make 40 gallons of pepper wine. Ew, Palmetto. What the heck is pepper wine? That's a giant bottle of avocado oil. Yeah, and you know what? I'm so frustrated. This is a Costco size. So obviously Costco prices, which are always more fair than everywhere else. But this used to come in glass and now it's in a plastic bottle, which sucks. But avocado oil, it's good for you, you guys. Try to be as healthy as possible, you know? As I'm swinging around a pot of hot oil. So yeah, I'm just waiting for that to heat. I think we're good. In another second, I don't want to burn it, but I want it to be hot. I must have like touched my mouth, touched the straw to my coffee or something, because now my mouth is on fire. This spice is just finding its way. It's just finding its way, you guys. All right, so this has to go in the fridge. Yeah, I make a huge mess when I'm in the kitchen. I saw this video on Instagram of like dudes in the kitchen, girls in the kitchen. I'm like, definitely a dude in the kitchen. It was like showing how guys have to like use one dish to like measure everything out, to prepare everything, whereas girls are much neater. They do everything on one cutting board, and I am the worst. You hold your straw with your finger every time you take a drink. I know, because otherwise it, you know, goes all over the place and I miss my mouth. All right, we're gonna get this in here because it's hot. See what I mean? Doesn't that look like strawberry daiquiri? Oh, that is going to cook too much. Too hot, too hot. All right. I'm gonna take that off the burner for a second and let it cool down. Otherwise we're gonna burn our... Wonder if I should turn the fan on. Oh God, main dad's here. You guys, main dad's a chef. He's probably gonna judge me and be like, what is this girl doing? She's burning her stuff. All lies I get told every day at work. How is your area always so clean? Yeah, my area is definitely not clean, you guys. Stainless steel, silicone, bathroom utensils, plastic is not allowed in the kitchen for any reason. I like your spice racks. Thank you. It was actually, well, I don't really use them much, but they're like magnetic. Main dad, what kind of cook are you? Are you a neat chef? Do you do the whole mise en place thing where, you know, you got all your stuff set up and everything in its place? Or are you like me, a total mess? All right, I'm just waiting for this to kind of cool down a little bit. I think I turned the heat up a little too high. Could also just be because there's moisture and that's why it's sizzling. Help me out here, main dad, come on. All right, we're good now. strawberry daiquiri, anyone? All right. Oh my God, that smells so freaking good. Wow. Oh man. Beautiful. I'll give you guys a little bit of a closer look. Just hang on one sec. Let me just make sure I'm doing this right here. Increase the heat to medium high. Stirring often. All right, so we just do this until the water evaporates, and then we add a little extra oil. So let me just show you guys what we got going on here. So this is, I just turned up the heat so that we can evaporate the moisture, but there it is, and it smells so good. We got the garlic, we got the ginger, we got the onion. Beautiful. And of course, we've got our homegrown, aeroponic, organic Chinese 5-color peppers. Do you guys see? It's so red here. I touch the pepper and then I touch my face and I can see it's like so red now. Oh my gosh. It's like burning right here. Woo! Oh my gosh. If you really hated somebody, you would feed them this. I mean, aside from the spice, it's going to be delicious. All right. Get that put away. All right, done. And then we'll add in our sesame seeds. I mean, I could add them in now. Seasoned cast iron is good. Yes, especially if you're low on iron, then you don't eat meat. I recently learned that you can get your iron intake by cooking on a cast iron. If it doesn't include a grill, I don't do it. I hear that. Grilling is always easier. It is red too. I'm surprised your hands don't burn. I know, my face is on fire, you guys. Can't you see it's red? Seasoned cast, oh, I already read that. You guys, sometimes I reread the same thing on the chat and I repeat myself. So yeah, I'm just continuously mixing it just to make sure it doesn't burn, but normally you can make a chili oil off the stove without cooking it if you just use dried chili flakes. But like I said, because the peppers, the onions, the garlic, it's a lot of moisture, so I've got to evaporate it so that we don't get mold or bacteria if we're gonna jar it. But yeah, guys, I hear the total grilling thing is much easier or much less meat. Like I said, I'm not very coordinated in the kitchen, which is why it's so crazy that I do these things on a live. I don't know what it is. I hate people watching me, what I'm doing in the kitchen. I always feel like I'm doing something wrong. So I just really don't like being watched in the kitchen. Like I can cook. I just don't like being watched. She's called the Fresh Princess for a reason. Yes, everything is fresh. It's like trying to make an F with my hand, but it's not working. Krogan, we taking it from the grow tent to the kitchen today. We are cooking up some chili oil, Chinese 5-color peppers that your expertise helped me successfully grow. So thank you so much. Oh, wow, Main Dad, sounds painful. Good luck and thanks for hanging out. Have a wonderful day. Freaking hate the dentist, you guys. Sorry, Main Dad, if you're still here. It's probably not what you want to hear right now, but isn't the dentist the worst? I will avoid going to the dentist at all costs if I can help it. I need to make some of that. Oh, Krogan, it's good. Let me show you what I got going on here. We got Chinese 5-color peppers, garlic, ginger, onion, salt, brown sugar, rice vinegar, and I think that's it. Oh, and we're gonna add in some of our toasted sesame seeds. Do they even give Novocaine anymore? I didn't even know. I thought that that wasn't allowed anymore. No, Nat, we are totally judging you. Be nervous. Your scores are coming up soon. Oh God, what would Alton Brown say? Oh my gosh, my face is so red. Do you guys see this? It's like, holy crap. How long have I been cooking this for? Like 5 minutes? Minutes. This smells so good. I usually do one meal a day. I don't eat until dinner time, but I'm starving right now. This smells amazing. All I smell is fresh garlic and onion and like the sweetness of the peppers. But my face is on fire. Oh my God. Oh, you're still here, Mal? I can't believe you're still hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I don't know what I did. Well, I know what I did. I touched my face, I touched my coffee, I touched everything, and after touching the hot peppers, so what do you expect? All right. Good morning, Dan. Thank you for joining. For those of you that just joined, we are cooking up some chili oil with our fresh Chinese 5-color peppers. People think it's weird, but generally I have one meal a day for. Yes, I have one meal a day for dinner. It's like some intense intermittent fasting, but it's just, I don't know. Now it's just become a lifestyle. Unless I smell something really good or I'm prepping food, I typically go all day and I'm not hungry. I don't even think about it. I just have a couple of coffees, which help. So the recipe says 8 or 9 minutes or until the moisture is gone, but I still see some evaporating. So we're gonna keep it going for another couple minutes here. Oh, we got some other one meal a days in the chat. All right, cool. So I'm not alone. I start coughing when cooking hot peppers. It gets in the air. Oh, I've been coughing all afternoon, Krogan. I'm just constantly stirring this so that it doesn't burn. But yes, I know I have something red on my face, Bobby. Thank you so much for pointing it out. Coffee, pea, fruit, nothing like sugar first thing in the morning, Wickershire. What kind of fruit though? If you're doing like strawberries or blueberries, raspberries, those are low in sugar. But if you're doing like a banana or an apple, doesn't that make your insulin like spike first thing in the morning and then you get hungry the rest of the day? If I have a lot at night, in the morning, the next day, I'm starving. I knew it. Apples or bananas. Well, do you get hungry during the day? Oh, I crash and suffer constantly. So why do it? Do something that's no carbs and no sugar. Why don't you have water? No, you know what? There's some days where I am hungry and then I just eat. Like I don't, like, it's not like a, I'm not allowed to eat. It's just, I get judged for it all the time though. Like people are always, oh, do you want something to eat? I'm like, no, I do one meal a day. Are you okay? Are you sure? Do you need help? Are you all right? I'm like, Yeah, man. And I'm probably better than you are. All right, I think we're good. I'm gonna turn that heat down. It smells so good. Wow, I'm gonna show you guys. My mouth, my mouth is like water. Oh boy, sugar addict. I know a lot of those. You guys, sugar's so bad for you. We don't like to use the C word here, but sugar can be food for a lot of known diseases. And yeah, I really try not to consume a high amount of sugar or carbs, because carbs get converted into sugar. And yeah, I just gotta be careful, you know? But again, it's one of those things where if you have the knowledge, then you can choose what you want to eat, and at least you're educated on how it affects you. Main food for cancer is glucose. Yes. Dr. puffs a lot. I'm sure there are ways to detox, try to wean yourself off. It is challenging because it literally is like just as addictive as something like freaking, I don't know, cocaine or something. See where 100% has its place. I just need to get mad enough and have a we're not talking about the see you next Tuesday word, Wickershire. We're talking about something else. Managing hypoglycemic index is key. I bought a slush machine. Oh boy. That's your first problem right there, buddy. I'm just kidding. You know what? You do the best you can. It is. I'm not here to judge anybody. But yeah, slushies are so freaking good. Man, I remember the days when you just used to walk to the gas station, get a slushie. I would get like a layered one with all the flavors. But yeah, good times, you guys, good times. Medicated slushies. Oh my gosh, sounds so fun. What's up, Alec? Thank you for joining. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great start to your week. I'm having a spicy start to my week. It is not fun working with peppers. I gave up salt. Asking me to give up sugar is like, to be honest, you'd be better off giving up sugar versus salt. Your body needs salt. Your body does not need sugar. I mean, not a lot of salt, but your body needs salt. So yeah. Sugar is my crack. Yes, it is for a lot of people, and that's why the food system is so broken, is because that's what they're doing on purpose. Use Celtic sea salt. I blame the gas stations for selling slushies and booze now. LOL. I mean, yes, but also blame the consumer for buying it and for creating a market for it. My feet swell at my age. Salt is a no-no. Too bad you can't cut sugar out too. That actually probably would help the inflammation, because sugar actually causes inflammation. So, all right, so we've ended up now with a paste. This is a I'm having a colonoscopy tomorrow. Oh, Mal, you're so funny, man. Well, tomorrow, later, and it's gonna be the best freaking meal you've ever had. Sending you positive vibes, Mal. But then it'd be my fault, and we can't have that. Accountability makes the world round, Reef. All right, guys, so here I'm just gonna flip around and show you what we've ended up with. So here it is, and we gotta let it cool. It's going to go in a jar, and this can go on sandwiches. You can season your food with it. It can go on like rice, fried rice, steak, freaking grilled cheese, eggs. I don't know. It can go on anything. It's chili oil. It's like, when I say it's a staple, I'm not kidding. It is a staple. So that is it, you guys. That is the chili oil. So I'm just gonna take that off the burner. We're gonna let that cool, and that's it. That is, that's what I'm gonna probably be doing with the rest of the Chinese 5-color peppers. We still have so many of them, so I think maybe we'll dry some or dehydrate them. What do you guys could do with them? Should we make like a dry seasoning and just dry them? I don't have a dehydrator, but I can do it probably in the oven or something. Or, I don't know. I don't want to pickle them because I already did with all those jalapenos, and they're just too spicy. One sugar in each coffee. No, don't do it. I will do bad things to acquire dark chocolate. Dark chocolate, just make sure it's like 90% and then you're good. It won't have that much sugar in it. Actually, it'll still have sugar, it just have that much milk, but it'll be more bitter. That would be great on the chicken and rice and cabbage for dinner tonight. Yeah, it'd be good on anything. It'd be so good. Drizzle a little on some hummus. Yes, that would be so good. We need more dark chocolate dealers on the corners. LOL. Well, thanks to Pyro, I've got 1 kilo. Still working on it, but a kilo of chocolate. Shout out to Pro Pyro. So there is no shortage of chocolate on my end. I'm bad for buying things I don't need, but not really into candies and sweets. Yeah, I'm not a sweets person at all, but give me a bag of chips and it's game over, you guys. Game over. I wonder if this would be as a chip dip, actually. Probably too spicy. Dark chocolate is good for the heart. That's what people tell themselves to make them feel better about eating it less. But that's a lie. I'm just kidding. I don't know if it's a lie or not, but it sounds like a lie. What's up, Fred? Good afternoon. Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, guys, that is it. We are going to get, I have a jar here, but I think this jar is too big. So I'm gonna get a small jar, and once that cools, we're gonna store it in a jar. And I don't know if it has to be, I don't think it has to be refrigerated. It's got vinegar and oil, which are natural preservatives, but yeah, it says refrigerate, but I find that unnecessary. But I've had so many different chili oils that I just store in the cupboard. I don't refrigerate them. You could make salsa with some of them. Honestly, Bobby, they are so freaking spicy that for an entire bowl of salsa, I'd probably use 1 little pepper. When I tell you they're really spicy, you don't want it to ruin your meal, right? You want it to enhance the meal. So, it's true, research it. Okay, I will. Just for you, Les. What you making? Well, we harvested some Chinese 5-color peppers, and we are making some chili oil. Garlic, ginger, onion, sugar, vinegar, chili peppers. Has something to do with pure cacao, I think. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I've got tons of pure cacao. I can just eat a spoonful of that without the sugar. Break out that kg into ounce and hustle. Thank you for the great cooking show today. I mean, Wouldn't call it a cooking show. I'd call it Fresh Princess tries to figure it out. Oh, you see, I forgot my sesame seeds. Fresh Princess attempts to figure something out in the kitchen, but she sucks. I'm just can cook, just I'm not coordinated in the kitchen. I'm a mean cook. Cool, we're gonna call you Gordon. What's a typical American dish? I don't know, because I am a Canadian. I'm a straight up add enough hot peppers till it makes you cry type. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. Oh my gosh, it looks so much nicer now with the sesame seeds. All right. I mean, this is gonna be so tasty. Should I taste a little bit? We've got to taste it. Canadian, half American, no? I mean, technically. So, I mean, yes, but they're different. Like, if we're talking like a Canadian dish, the first thing that comes to mind is like poutine, but that's like French Canadian, or bacon. But good afternoon, Mia Lifestyle. Thanks for hanging out. Happy Monday. This is actually Mia Lifestyle's suggestion, a chili oil. So we made it. But yeah, I don't. Over the lake is nothing. Yeah, I don't know what would be, like, there's so many different things that are traditional American meals. I don't know. What do Canadians eat? I can tell you what I eat. We eat bacon for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Drink maple syrup. Yes, that is how we do it here. All right, I'm gonna taste a little bit of this, and we're gonna see how it is. Hopefully, it's not going to be super spicy. Canadian food is Dairy Queen. Nice. All right, so the majority of this is the other stuff: onion, garlic, ginger. So there's a little spoonful. It smells great. So spicy, but so good. Holy crap. That is so good though. Yum. This is breaking my fast, you guys, but whatever. Mmm. That is so good. I can literally eat that by the spoonful. That is gonna go like on a freaking, I don't know, like a burger, or like a fried rice. I feel like this would be so good on fried rice. But that was so spicy. Wow. I'll take 2 jars. Start selling it. Fresh Princess chili oil. US has so many cultures. It's so wide in food prep. Yes. But that's the same thing with Canada, Wickershire. There's just, I don't know. Anything could be considered Canadian cuisine because we got all types of cultures. Put the spoon down, LOL. Honestly, this would be so good with chips. That'd be awesome. No, you know what I should do is cut up one of my red bell peppers and use that as a dip. Oh my gosh, I could eat that entire thing. That was so freaking good. Wow, that was awesome. I would definitely make that again, that's for sure. Absolutely would make that again. Anyways, I gotta find a jar to put that in. Coffee to wash down some hot sauce. Weird, but lived in the USA for 50 years. Have tried maybe 15% of what's made here. That is true, Ken. Where are you from? I don't know if you already mentioned it and I missed it. Sorry if I missed stuff in the chat, you guys. My face is still on fire, but I think it's getting a little less red. Oh, so why are you asking me what's traditional American food? What? You tell me. Les, I have had spicy dark chocolate before. Actually, in my first job at Hallmark Cards, we sold chili chocolate, and I remember I tried some. Ain't no Americans in Chicago. I don't know where this conversation's going. Anyway, all right, guys, so that is the chili oil. It is done. It tastes so good. For somebody not being coordinated, who's not coordinated in the kitchen, I did a great freaking job. That is so good. If I could send you guys some, I would, but I can't. So, anyways, you guys, that was fun. Thanks for hanging out with me in the kitchen. Tomorrow we'll be back in the grow tent. What are we doing in the grow tent tomorrow? And yes, I know that was funny. I'm trying to just play it cool. What up, Death Squad? Thanks for hanging out. Happy Monday. Yes, you caught us right at the end. So let me show you guys really quick before I sign off. 24-hour cooking show challenge. No. I always wondered what would it be like to do a 24-hour stream, but I would never do that. 2 hours is where I draw the line, guys. Sorry. Even 2 hours is like, holy crap, do you ever shut the F up? The answer is no, I do not. All right. There it is. That is our chili oil. I will post the recipe in the chat or in the community, and you guys can go check it out there, and I highly recommend you make it. This recipe is for chili peppers, but I did it using Chinese 5-color peppers. It's peppers, garlic, ginger, onion, salt, vinegar, sugar, and it is bomb diggity. I've never even said that word. I don't know why I said that. Sometimes I say stupid. All right. When do you think the doors of Bobby, in the future, will you start streaming your magic shows? Yes, that will come sooner before Fresh Princess Pepper Oil. So stay tuned, you guys. I will be doing magic shows in the near future. My mom also cooked depression food. That made me laugh. Chili oil looks delicious. It is so good. We put a lot of other stuff in it, that the spice. So even though it was spicy, I was able to eat a whole spoonful and not totally die. So imagine having it on a meal or something. Have I, Bobby? Sometimes I rewatch my lives and I'm like, what the fuck? I just say a lot of stupid shit. I'm totally joking, Dr. Puffs a lot. I do not do magic. This is how rumors start, you guys. I'm not a magician. I just know how to magically make plants grow, I guess. What time tomorrow? I will be back at 12 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, you guys, and I will try to be more organized so that I'm not super late. And yeah, come hang out with me tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to be doing. Oh, I know what we're going to be doing. We have more seedlings to transfer into the grow tower and finish filling it up. So we are going to work on that, and I can't wait to show you the seedling we transplanted yesterday. They're getting so big. Overnight they took off, so I'm really excited to show you guys that. So find me tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time. I'm gonna go wash my face because it is freaking on fire. But we will see you guys tomorrow. So excited. I mean, I will maybe learn a magic trick for you guys. I'm just kidding. Pick a card. Grow tent magic tomorrow. Kind of disappointed. You should learn some magic. I'll for you guys. I'm just kidding. I'm the worst. I would be the worst magician. I would give up all my secrets. um, grab a beer, sit back, and hide all the ice cream and milk. LMAO. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If she pulls out a wand, LOL, that's crazy weird. This is about as close to a wand as we're getting. So, abracadabra. See you guys later. Don't just smash that like button. Now I have that song stuck in my head. Abracadabra. Okay, bye everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time.